What's going on, everybody? This is another episode of Around the World in San Francisco. And as you can see, I'm in Chipotle now. And what I want to talk to you all about today is an issue that's been on my mind. And it's that Greek lives matter. Now, I am of Greek descent, Hellenic descent. The actual word for Greek in Greek is Elinas, and it derives from Helen of Troy, who was a beautiful woman who the Trojan War was fought over, and so the Hellenes named themselves after her. So Hellenic culture, Greek lives, Hellenic lives matter. Now, why do I say that? It's because being Greek is an interesting thing because it's not exactly Western and it's not exactly Eastern. It's just right there in the middle. To people of other races, they would probably consider Greek people white. Whereas white people, when they see a Greek person, consider them darker in complexion. So they don't consider them white. So, where I grew up is a conservative town of Lodi. A lot of white people there didn't really see me as white or as one of them. And also because my religion, that the church that I went to was Greek Orthodox, it wasn't the Lutheran, or it wasn't the type of Christianity that most of them prescribed to. They saw me as a little bit different, and that's okay. The reason for that is because people like to categorize things. They like to put things mentally into boxes. And so if something doesn't fit in line with them, it's just easier to draw the boundary and say, that's not me, I don't like that, instead of learning about it, right? But it's okay, it's really their loss. Anyway, I want to talk about Greek Lives Matter. Some interesting things have been happening regarding Greece. Firstly, the United States is sending 350 American armored vehicles to be sent to Greece. This is great news. A lot of Greeks are not sure where America stands on the Greek and Turkey issue, but it looks like now it's becoming clear that the United States is going to need Greece in the future, and that the Turkish Empire is bad. They're bad news. Okay? Secondly, Greece has they released a statement that their strategic partnership with Israel is strong. Okay? Now, the Greek Prime Minister Kyriakos Mitsotakis met with Benjamin Netanyahu, and they talked about that their relationship with Greece was important, and they wanted to stay strong on maritime zone delineation. So basically, they're talking about they don't want Turkey interfering with Greece's waters and the islands in Greece. When I was growing up and I go to Greece, they always said that that Turkey wanted to take those Greek islands. And, as I grew up, I became a little more relaxed on that. I didn't think that was really the case, but, the truth is, there are different countries and there are different peoples for a reason. Not everyone is the same. Okay? We have to understand that. Not everyone is the same. Not everyone thinks the same thing. And so, therefore, not everything is good. You understand? And what I'm going to say here, would offend a billion Muslim people. But what I'm going to say is that Muhammad was not a divine being. He was not a divine being. It's possible that he became enlightened at some point, or on some level during his life. But, as soon as he started engaging in war and fighting and killing people, his spiritual journey ended right there. It's over. There isn't any righteous way that condones killing, right? So the entire faith, based on his teachings, you can't really put any weight into it because, it was really more of a political and a military movement, I guess you could say, was how they really started, So in saying that, there's a church in Istanbul, really Constantinople, called Hagia Sophia, and they're trying to change it into a mosque. And even in Turkey, they're saying it was originally a mosque, which is ridiculous. It's one of the most beautiful churches creating during Byzantine culture. So, in America, we've really grown up with this notion that, everyone's the same, everyone's equal, everyone has their belief, and we have to respect everyone and this and that. But the truth is, not all beliefs are the same. Not all the beliefs are equal. And like I said, people don't like to hear what I'm saying. I don't care. They don't need to hear it. They can continue to hear whatever they want to hear. But the truth is that all of these things are actually governed on a higher level by divine beings. So in the end, do you think that something that's founded on war and killing can really outlast something that's righteous, right? No, that's not going to happen. So I just want to say, Greek lives do matter. My life matters. Black people's lives matter. Yellow people's lives matter. Brown people's lives matter. Everybody's life matters. And everybody has suffering, right? That's the one thread that connects all of us together. It's suffering. And that's something that I am very well familiar with. And that's why I think I'll have so many fans all around the world and of all different races, is because everyone can relate to suffering, right? Whether you're black, white, Asian, brown, man, woman, child, adult, everyone undergoes this suffering and undergoes this pain. So they can all feel it. Anyway, appreciate you taking the time to listen to this episode of Around the World in San Francisco. You have a great day. Bye-bye.